So this is week 6 of the 7 weeks building a startup. Hi, my name is Mario and I am an incoming 4th year Physics and Astrophysics student at Trinity College Dublin, and I am currently doing a 7-week program where we are building a startup kind of project, and we only have 2 weeks left, this one and the following. We will be presenting our project in the following week, so we're actually getting really close to the end. So basically today is Wednesday. I skipped Monday and Tuesday and now it's Wednesday. So let me explain a bit of everything. It's been chaotic. First of all, Monday was bank holiday. Second of all, it was my birthday. So basically Monday I decided not to film just because it was my birthday. I didn't want to be thinking about the video or anything. So I'm just gonna go do an update right now of Monday and Tuesday. So Monday, yeah, was my birthday. I woke up. I didn't do much because it was a bank holiday. Just hang around here. I spent some time with some friends. I went to the cinema to watch How to Train Your Dragon, the live action movie. It was really nice. And after that, I was back here. I was just calling my family and they were like, happy birthday, Mario. I'm now 21 years old officially. There's no way back now. So after going to the cinema, I got back, I called some family, and then I got a message from Pavit. He's in the cohort. You saw him running in week 2, and he had already featured in the channel in one of my interview videos. Yeah, that was Pavit. I wouldn't expect that I would be with him in patch. He just sent me a message and told me, Mario, would you like to play PS4? And I was like, sure, obviously, why not? So it turns out that that was a whole plan to get me out of the flat. Then they started preparing a surprise party. I was just playing FIFA, couldn't even imagine. And yeah, I just entered the kitchen and it's surprise! And I was like, what the hell? What the hell is this?
Say hi to that camera.
Thank you all so much.
There's a camera in your face.
Happy birthday, dear Mario.
So yeah, it was really made my birthday. So that was Monday and it was just a nice time. We also got out of the accommodation and walked around city center and had dinner at KFC. It's the first time in my life that I'm not in my country for my birthday with my parents. And also my girlfriend, I'm not gonna lie, my girlfriend. I couldn't spend the day with her either. And then we had Tuesday. Tuesday was a bit stressful. We had to get a whole presentation going. It was the weekly demos, but it was scheduled on Tuesday because you may have realized that we didn't have a demo last week. We didn't have one because they rescheduled it so that more people could attend. We have to work on a pitch script and got slides going and everything. It was just very, very exhausting. So today, Wednesday, finally we're up to date. We went to Belfast. We took the train and we went to Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK.
What is this? What do they say?
Idiot.
No!
So we went to Belfast because there is a kind of partner of Dogpatch Labs in Belfast, a very similar co-working space for startups, like a startup hub. It was a nice way to leave Dublin and travel a bit and get to see another similar space where people are working from. We just got to see this place. It was very interesting because the building where they have the whole startup hub, it used to be a very old building, baths. That's where people went for having a bath. Remade the whole space by keeping everything, all the architecture, and made it into literally a startup hub space. We were able to talk with the people from there as kind of mentorship about our pitch for the demo day, because we never get the chance sometimes of talking with each other because lots of things are happening. So it was best chance to actually get to know people from the cohort and talk with them, man. So when we were in Belfast, actually 2 friends from the cohort suddenly appeared with flowers and Toblerone because of my birthday. It was 2 days ago, but they were like, Mario, we just wanted to give you this for your birthday. They even gave me a card and everything. 1 week left. Tomorrow is Thursday. And next Thursday we're finishing. We're doing the final demos and pitching. Tomorrow we have to give kind of a final script for our demos, and we'll be working on other stuff as well. So today it is Thursday, getting to Dogpatch Labs, and we had to basically work. We have to obviously work a lot on the pitch script. We have to make the slides. We have to do all these kind of things that are super important when presenting during demo day. Then we had 2 meetings with one mentor that we have within Dogpatch Labs. He gave us really good advice on how to structure, how to go at it. It's also the first time that I actually entered into one of these capsules that we have for one-on-one meetings. They're super modern and well designed and comfortable. And we got to a point where we now have a really decent pitch script. We obviously have to make sure that the actual product is also going well. and that we have something cool to show. That's gonna be happening for the next few days, which is nerve-wracking, the whole day, and then the meetings and all the time thinking about how to go about it, and we have made huge advances on that. I also had like a really spicy kind of pepper when I was having dinner. It was horrible spice, like I couldn't, I kind of regained now sensitivity on the left side of my mouth, but it was absolutely horrible. Pavid, he was always bragging that he's Indian and he doesn't feel the spice, but yeah, even Pavid was like taken quite aback.
That's fine. It was great. It was on camera, right? You were crying. No. You were like.
Mario, it's been 10 minutes since you took a tiny bite and you're still dying.
I took a big bite, okay?
I still see some of it left.
I know, but like I'm not gonna do it again. Like that's pain. It's painful.
That was an interesting anecdote, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last day of week 6. So it is Friday, and today I woke up a bit later than usual, and I went to Dogpatch Labs at 10 AM because we had a workshop, a pitch workshop, and basically it was one of the people from Dogpatch telling us a bit of how we should pitch something. He was explaining how doing a pitch for this program is not really the same as doing a normal pitch, obviously, because this is more of a 7-week program where we want to show our progress and we want to convey a whole story, and it's more based on projects, not directly a startup, although there can be startups obviously, but it's more focused on young people doing cool stuff. We had to kind of do a demo in the afternoon, the usual Friday demos that we do. And I basically had to come up with new slides because yesterday we redid the whole script. So I basically had to make a presentation that adapted to that new script. We didn't think it was gonna happen, and then it actually happened. And the rest of my team wasn't here. So basically I was the one doing the thing in front of all the cohort, like reading the script, and I made the slides in like 20 minutes. It was actually quite an anxious time. And then I went to Trinity to film for one of the people from the cohort. They're building a kind of student connection app to basically bridge the gap between strangers on campus to actually meeting new people and making new friends. So I was literally filming for them a kind of short film that they're gonna include at demo day. So I was there filming for them. It's a really cool thing. I was just like, yeah, I'm up for it 100%. I have to edit that obviously. And then I got back, I had dinner, as you can see. It was like a pesto pasta, but it was like so dense, like I was literally sweating from eating it. And now I'm back, and it's the end of week 6. We only have one more week left. It's been like hectic these days. We are gonna make the final demo slides, and we're also gonna make a video, so it's gonna get fancy. So I'll see you guys next week for the final and 7th week. It's gonna get stressful, but we are all into it, so I'll see you guys next week.
Wildest dreams, can we head on up to the best